Hey everybody! So we are talking about subtraction this week in math, and yesterday we talked about some words that help us to know to subtract, and we also acted out some subtraction problems using my little teddy bears. So today we're going to use 10 frames to solve subtraction problems, and just like last week with addition, if you want to get a piece of paper and draw out a 10 frame, that may be a good idea, or if you have yours from last week. Last week on Tuesday when we did 10 frames, we also got to do some fun edible 10 frames where you got to use items that you could eat when you were done. If you want to do that today too, you can. I'm just going to be using counters, but I am definitely using my 10 frame today. So, to make our 10 frame, remember we make a big long rectangle. Like this. And then down the middle, we'll draw a line. And we need 5 squares on top and on bottom, so we'll do 4 lines. That makes 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's my 10 frame. Alright, and then I'll need my counters. 10 frames are really great because they're a great way to keep everything organized when you're doing your subtraction problem. And also, if you're pretty good at subitizing, once you solve the problem, you're able to easily see what the answer is without having to count every single counter. So 10 frames are a great tool to use. Okay, so let's lay out our counters. That way they're in our workspace and ready to go. All right. Here's the first problem, and you can work these with me. That would be awesome. That will help you to become a better mathematician. All right, here we go. Rylan had 6 baseballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Rylan had 6 baseballs. He hit 3 of them over the fence. How many are left? So if Rylan had 6 baseballs and then 3 of them got hit over the fence, we're not getting more baseballs, we're taking away because they are going away, which means we need to subtract. So Rylan had 6 baseballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3 of them went over the fence, so take away 3. 1, 2, 3. How many baseballs does Rylan have now? Or does he have left? 1, 2, 3. So 6 take away 3 equals 3. Clear your 10 frame and let's do another one. All right, ready? Donnie had 7 lollipops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Donnie had 7 lollipops. He gave 2 of the lollipops to a friend. How many remain? And remain just means like how many are there still there. Okay, so if he had 7 lollipops, here we have 7 on our 10 frame, and he gave 2 away, we have to take 2 of them away off of the 10 frame. So 1, 2. How many remain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you know a little bit about 10 frames, you know that each row has 5 squares in it. So if I know the whole row of the 10 frame is filled up, then that means there's 5, and I don't even have to count. So now there are 5 lollipops left for Mr. Donnie. All right, let's clear our 10 frame. Here's the next problem. Ari has 10 frogs. So he collected 10 frogs outside. And I don't even have to count out 10 because I know when I fill up my whole 10 frame, that is 10. Okay, so there are Ari's 10 frogs. Ari found 10 frogs outside. 4 of them hopped away. How many are left? Okay, so if he has 10 and 4 hopped away, we are going to be taking away 4, because if they're going away, we're going to have less. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. How many frogs are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 frogs are left. Or I could have said, well, I know this is 5, so 1 more is 6. No matter how you counted it or how you looked at it, it is still 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6. All right, let's clear our board. We'll do 2 more. Emily has 3 dolls. 1, 2, 3. She gave one of her dolls to her friend. How many dolls does Emily have left? All right, so if she gave a doll away to a friend, she is getting rid of it, which means subtracting. So take 1 away. How many dolls does Emily have left? She has 2. 1, 2. So 3 minus 1 equals 2. All right, so remember, subtraction is when you take away and get rid of some. Addition is when you add. When you subtract, you always start with a larger number and your answer is smaller than what you started with. When you add, your answer is, what you start with is smaller than what you end with, because when you add, you're adding more to it. When you're subtracting, you're taking away and you're ending up with less. All right, we'll keep working on subtraction this week. Have a great day.